The most important question of the interview: do we know if Riff Raff is still a fan of Memba?
Actually, we got a, yeah, he reposted one of our songs in like 2016 and I was freaking out.
What's going on, everyone, with Foreign Family Collective? My name is Evan, and welcome to Foreign Family and Friends, the show where we sit down with our favorite artists, who also happen to be some of our friends. Today we have not one but two very special guests. We have Will, we have Ishan. Together they make the duo known as Memba. Fellas, how's it going?
Doing amazing.
Thanks for having us.
They're here in Seattle, currently doing some of the first headlines ever outside of New York.
Outside of New York.
How does it feel?
Mate, it's dodgy. You're like just hoping people show up and stuff, but honestly, they've been incredible. Yeah.
I have heard that there is no party like a Memba party. I was curious, specifically, what does the role of this man have here photoed?
That would be Akeem the Funk Buddha.
Akeem the Funk Buddha.
He's a breakdance, boombox enthusiast type dude, but he also does throat singing
incredibly.
And singing bowls.
For our saga-i like immersive EP launch party, we had him pull through and do like a set. And he walks out throat singing, has the bowls. He has a bunch of like girls that kind of do these movements around him.
These girls, man, right here.
He's looking real actually, it definitely these two.
So they were there. They were.
Yeah. It wasn't easy to find him. Like we had to really dive into the Brooklyn scene, just the weird and wonderful stuff in Brooklyn. You know, you got to like dive in to find it.
Speaking of shows, I was curious if you could tell me, Ishan specifically, what is Wub in the Club?
Oh, mate, why'd you dig that
What is Wub in the Club? I gotta say, the graphic work on this is fantastic.
Yeah, this is when I was at uni. I used to be in a DJ duo with another guy called Ishan. So I'm Ishan, and he was Ishan, and we went by Ratchet Cat.
Okay, this was the crew.
Yeah, that was me and him, dude. We used to throw down bangers in little like UVA bars, studying engineering, the Ratchet Cat on the side, you know?
In the electronic scene, the image of a live show is usually, you know, a guy behind CDJs, and that's kind of it. You guys have really done a good job of trying to find ways outside of that box. I wanted to run through a couple of the different setups you guys have had over the years. We do have the photo of the infamous, which I believe they might make a comeback, but the inflatable hand drums.
Yes,
Were these homemade?
The orbs, yes.
The orbs.
I soldered all the wires for that, so it's super janky. Like during some sets, like one would just stop working.
And
we get with the jiggle in, dude.
A little health hazard?
Not quite. No, it was just one step below that.
Yeah, maybe like one little shock, you know? Like,
okay, which is good.
But it was the first one we kind of like made these lights that triggered through Max, you know, and we went into the forest and had a guy in a deer puppet outfit. And that's actually our homie Cody who's over here. He got fully in the costume.
You should have got a real deer.
I know, I wish, man. The budget, you know, we're balling on the budget right now.
They charge too much.
Yeah, right?
Those
there's a deer.
But we were out in the forest. We had to draw power from this like couple. We asked them, and we got this one long cord through the forest, and we were getting rinsed by mosquitoes. We're there till about 5 a.m. and got this like 1 minute clip.
Dude, and people think that DJ life is glamorous.
Yeah.
The other thing I've heard video of it is this homemade instrument you guys made with a laundry basket and some plants.
Aranyani.
Okay, so there's the name for it.
Yeah. Aranyani is like the Hindu goddess of the forests. So that was like
big into the forest vibes.
Anytime we get a chance to play a show in a forest, we take it.
Electric Forest is the dream, though.
Dude, this year Electric Forest is one of the best.
Right,
Like
of
such
course, that's the vibe.
It's so cool.
But I was curious if either of you could tell me the meaning of these lyrics. Starlight is dwindling, spitting like a fast pitch. Bowling hitting mad strikes, so gone you can't even map quest it.
Yes. Oh my God, dude. That's
Will was the one that
That's the first rapper I ever produced for. He was my friend in high school.
Yeah.
His name was Robert Strasden. Yeah.
Really? I didn't even know about this, dude.
Off the bricks.
Really? Oh, dig it.
Could you even remember that song, or is it?
Now that you said the map quest, that was my first like real hip hop experience.
That was it.
Where did you even find that?
Dude, the internet's a crazy place. It's a crazy place. You have to pronounce it on camera because I'm going to fuck it up.
Blow it, dude. Go ahead. Swing for it.
Chowdhury.
Chowdhury. That's good, man. Yeah. The Desi with Chaudhary, you know? Chaudhary, yeah.
That's such a good last name. You do come from a very creative, inspiring family. A lot of people that don't know, if they just know Memba as you know, the music for whatever they don't know the backstory, that you do have this whole movie that was made about your family.
Yeah.
I think that's such an inspirational thing, and I wanted to know from your perspective, like, do you feel that it was easier because you weren't the superstar family to have your family depicted on film?
You know, the whole thing was so weird, man. Like, I still can't believe that it's happened and it's real. Like, you know, I went to Toronto Film Festival for the premiere.
On the red carpet.
On the red carpet, and thanks, man. We were, I was wearing my Indian stuff, you know, like.
Yeah, it's really great.
It's like bittersweet because it just makes me miss my sister a lot, and then we're like walking behind Priyanka Chopra, you know?
Yeah.
And she's like the most famous person I've been like close to, and it's bizarre. Like, people are gathered by the hundreds, and everyone was chanting "Sky is pink," you know, which was like
crazy.
A conversation I had with my mom when I was 6. And then, you know, I sat in the theater and all these people are eating popcorn and watching my life unfold, and I'm just kind of like, it's weird, but I feel like it's an important story just for families that go through this type of stuff, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
It's like another way of seeing people live through it, and that you can.
Yeah,
because when you're in the thick of it, it just
seems impossible.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
Yeah, you guys do have a song on the soundtrack, and
yeah, they you know, they asked us to write the song, and at first I was just like, I don't want to.
Yeah, I imagine it would be like a polarizing thing.
It was like, how can I do justice to my sister through notes? You know, it's like sitting at the piano and like trying to pick which ones I'm gonna use, and like nothing on the keyboard seems good enough, so it's like, what do you do? So, you know, I'm really lucky to be able to write with Will all the time, and together we're able to write better than we can alone, which is like a blessing. So, and then we kind of found we were writing the same notes over and over again.
We wrote the same one like 3 times.
So we're like, okay, it's probably something around that for the just like chord bed. And then once we had that, then, you know, we called in a lot of people. Like we knew we had to go to India to finish it. Like, I wanted to record with real artists out there. I'm like a huge fan of the Naran sisters. They're from this like village, and their voices are just like unbelievable. So they somehow agreed to get on the song.
Yeah, we worked with like 2 children's choirs. That was tough because like they're pretty young, so like some of them didn't quite have their singing chops up, and we had to like direct them and tell some of them to sing quieter and some of them to sing louder.
And they're all brutal to each other. They're like, ooh, if you like called out, ooh, we got called out.
That's crazy.
That was an exercise as a producer for sure.
Yeah, the movie is The Sky is Pink. If you have to see it or you have to read more about it. We can't even really dive into it because we would talk for
hours a whole
about
thing.
It. We've mentioned it already, but outside of just sound, visually, touch, I've heard of a lot of different ways that you guys have tried to communicate that to fans. I would love to grab, we have a box here that I'm trying to grab and bring back.
Dude, let's go, bring it back. The saga-i, baby.
This made an appearance when we met with Evan G, because there are some things inside here I would love for you guys, I can't even really open it here.
It's a magic box.
It's a magnet. I would love if you guys could describe what is happening in here.
Yeah. You have been hand-selected as one of 75 humans on Earth to experience Memba's debut EP. You hold in your hands a relic from Saga-i, a recently discovered planet in our universe. The first time you hear a song is important. To enhance this experience, we've included 3 carefully selected vials. Each vial is paired with a song and will allow you to not only hear it, but see it, taste it, smell it, and feel it. Plug in the USB and follow the instructions. Memba. So this USB has an alien voice, this character we made called Bertuba. Bertuba, yeah. He's a hard fellow.
Yeah.
He talks you through how to consume it, tells you not to be afraid and to go for it.
Anytime someone says consume this, don't be afraid, don't do it, kids, all right? That's never good advice.
So the first one is...
Especially things that look like
So,
it's crystallized.
I mean, whoa, this thing's kind of gone downhill a little bit.
They don't age well.
That's about a year and some old. So.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is one that you eat with Zilla.
You can actually eat that, though.
Yeah, you eat that.
Would you do it, guys? Would you guys do it right now?
It looks a little old, but I'll hit it.
Yeah, man. You gotta live the brand, right?
Yeah, it's pop rock.
Is it actually?
Yeah, it's like we wanted the most visceral food because the song's so hard, you know?
Right.
So this felt like an appropriate thing to like get you in the mood kind of, and we picked the flavor for the song.
Very cool.
Then we teamed up with an olfactory artist, this is for Keep It Up.
Okay.
And we made this custom smell that's meant to be...
How does it smell now?
It probably smells horrible now. Actually, it still smells like it.
I smelled that one, yeah. It was...
Do you know what's in it? Have a guess.
What do you think is in there?
Have a guess.
Well, now it smells really outdoorsy. It's like.
Keep going.
Is it this thing that's, if you all can't see, it's a. What is it?
It's an alien spore.
It's an alien spore from Saga-i, yeah.
Okay, no, what's in it then?
So it's got the smell of dirt, metal, and thunder.
Thunder?
Yeah, thunder is like, apparently when thunder hits, there's this chemical that gets released, and that scent is in there. Because we kind of wanted to be like, it's like kind of metallic. So, you know, the song kind of like punches you in the face a little bit. So it's like dirt and like metal. Right, cool. And then this is for just take one.
Oh.
So you just take one thing of this, and it's Fireball.
Wow, Fireball has definitely not aged well. Pretty sure it's orange originally.
But you know, once upon a time, these were fresh.
It's such an incredible piece. Could people buy them, or did you hand them out?
So our challenge was like, all right, now how do we like show people this thing? So we decided to get a performance artist, and we started body painting her in our kind of patterns, and then we walked all around New York with her, and she just carried the box and wouldn't speak English and was fully in character the whole time. And we scheduled these meetings where the press didn't know what we were going to do. So we went to Paper Magazine, Pitchfork. We went to these really fancy buildings.
People too.
Yeah, we went to People Magazine, and they were like members coming in to like drop their EP, and we wouldn't go in. We just send her. Some of them were like freaked out and like didn't really like it. They were just kind of like one dude left. Like one person really found it funny and like really enjoyed it. So it was like hilarious to see the reactions, but you know that they remembered it. You know?
Okay, I get it. Saw your face and I read it. Take your money.
I did want to talk as far as your visuals. A big part there is the whole Saga 2. If you haven't watched it, you need to pause this video right now and watch Saga 2, because a film is the only appropriate word for it, right? Because it's not a music video. It's not.
No, it's a short film.
Not a teaser. It's like a whole project. I was curious specifically though. Who is this man? How important was he to that whole process?
He was instrumental. This is the legend Paul himself, and this is Gino's barn. Yeah. And both these people we were introduced to through Sean Kusanagi, who was like the most instrumental, crucial guy to help make this a reality. Yeah. So we got Paul to come out and play this character. He'd never acted, but he was really interested in the character and like really asked a lot of questions about it. So we like, you know, gave him the whole spiel, and he's made for the camera. He was unbelievable.
It did feel very natural. Like even just
he's so good.
It would just be him walking, zoomed in on his face, and we're all just like, wow.
Dude, man's a natural.
He just holds it. Like it's the way he holds himself. He's so patient with his movements and stuff. Every time we try and talk to him, he's out fishing too.
See?
So it's like
really hard to catch.
He's killing it.
He's got this whole thing that happens on YouTube that he knows nothing about. Has he seen it?
I believe he's seen it. Yeah.
Okay, so what is on the horizon for you guys? What's happening in this next month, the next year? I know you guys have a tour coming up that's going to be super exciting.
Right now, it still feels like early days where we have ideas that we haven't got to yet. So I'm like really excited to gear up to be able to show like the things we've been thinking about, especially like our tour coming up in April. We've built some like new instruments for those, these like inflatable eggs. I wouldn't say more than that, but like inflatable eggs.
Inflatable eggs.
Version 4. Version 4.
Right.
Yeah.
Just nothing straightforward. You guys never do anything like to the book. It's got to be your own thing. I love it.
Weird and wonderful.
Weird and wonderful. It's good. Well, thank you so much, boys, for sitting down with us. Good luck on the rest of the tour. We appreciate you guys coming through, and we'll see you all next time.